All right, well, spring can bring some big swings in temperature. We know that. And we can see snow and thunderstorms. Need a coat in the morning and then T-shirt and shorts in the afternoon.
And also the big problem of spring, it certainly is pollen and allergies. And it can also bring problems, believe it or not, with your hearing. Yes, you heard that right. Now, here to explain the connection is Corey Castro, a hearing instrument specialist. Thanks for joining us this morning. So what is it about the spring weather specifically that could impact people's hearing?
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me on. Well, with regards to the change in seasons and with hearing, people with seasonal allergies and change in outside pressure can cause your ears to kind of fill up with fluid or kind of fill up to the point where it feels like they're kind of full or stuffed up. And so sometimes that can cause like a temporary change in hearing. And then for people with hearing loss in particular, it can just kind of exacerbate that problem a little bit more.
So our sinuses and our ears, of course, they're connected. Is this an issue just for allergy sufferers this time of year, or does it go beyond that?
Well, for allergy sufferers, for sure, with the change in seasons with pollen and dust, it's more likely to build up a little bit of earwax as well. And then change in air pressure or like with elevation can cause hearing problems too.
So spring also means we're increasing humidity, also people seeing more rain showers this time of the year. Does that also affect hearing?
It can, especially for people with hearing aids. If you're outside and it's raining, your hearing aids can get plugged up with water, or if it's really dusty or windy, can get plugged up with debris. Hearing aids are pretty well protected against that stuff, but it can still cause, maintenance issues. And so people with hearing aids and hearing loss in general find it a little bit more tricky this time of year for that.
Well, if your hearing changes in the spring, what are some things that you can do to help maybe mitigate it or even prevent it?
Well, certainly if you're noticing a change in your hearing and it seems to be more chronic, I would recommend having a hearing test. If there's a medical issue, typically the person doing the hearing testing will refer you to a physician or an ear, nose, and throat specialist. But generally, it's just keeping your ears clean, dry, and free of all that nasty stuff.
Now, this time of the year with allergy sufferers, people recommend kind of washing out the sinuses with a saline rinse to keep your sinuses clean. But how do you keep your ears clean? Because we always are told don't stick an ear swab into your ear.
Yeah, or nothing smaller than your elbow. Typically we recommend if you have, chronic issues with buildup of junk in your ear, just to have it cleaned regularly, either by your general practitioner or an ear, nose, and throat doctor. You can use some over-the-counter solutions for cleaning out stuff from your ear. So that's stuff that you can get from any pharmacy. Just ask the pharmacist for earwax or ear cleaner.
And it seems like these days everybody and their mom has earbuds in as they walk around everywhere. Is that a good thing or bad thing in terms of perhaps preventing things like pollen from going in your ear?
Well, good and bad for different reasons. So yeah, it'll definitely keep stuff out of your ear so you don't get that buildup in there. And it's your body's natural defense to build up wax inside of your ear to push out debris. So that's normal. But what we've noticed is that people wearing earbuds tend to experience a little bit more issues with noise exposure for hearing loss. So
all
there's
right,
that.
Corey Castro, great information this morning. We really appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, people with earbuds in tend to walk right in front of my car sometimes, too.
I might be one of those people sometimes.
Thump, thump. Oh. Hey, there's so much more. I'm kidding. I've only grazed them. I didn't run them over. We have much more.